Jimat sebanyak RM800 dan nikmati udara segar bersama keluarga anda di rumah dengan penyulinan udara Kowe Lombok 2.
Good evening, welcome to Bizworld. Malaysia's economy growth is projected to be between -2% and 0.5% in 2020. According to Bank Negara Governor Datuk Nur Syamsiah Yunus, this is due to weak global demand, supply chain disruptions and COVID-19 containment measures, both abroad and domestic.
The growth in the first half of this year will be significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, the movement control order, and continued supply disruptions. While economic activities is expected to resume when the MCO is lifted, demand conditions are expected to remain soft, as travel aversion and social distancing will continue. Globally, as the COVID-19 pandemic...
Datuk Nur Syamsiah said this at a virtual press conference in conjunction with the release of the Central Bank's Annual Report 2019, Economic and Monetary Review 2019 and Financial Stability Review Second Half 2019. For second half of the year, Bank Negara foresees country's economic growth to be improved gradually, driven by the continuation of large-scale infrastructure projects and the cuts of overnight policy rates OPR. The bank also expects Malaysia's economy to rebound in 2021, in line with the projected global recovery. Malaysia's total trade recorded a double-digit growth of 11.6% to RM136.28 billion compared to the same month last year. According to the International Trade and Industry Ministry MITI, higher trade was recorded with the USA, Singapore, South Korea, China and Taiwan. Exports, meanwhile, picked up sharply by 11.8% to RM74.45 billion, while imports expanded by 11.3% to RM61.83 billion. During the same period, Malaysia has also registered an increase of trade surplus, jumped 14.1% to RM12.62 billion. This was the largest trade surplus recorded for the month of February thus far. On a month-to-month basis, trade, exports and imports posted a decline, while the trade surplus increased by 4.9%. Takaful Malaysia has contributed RM250,000 to Media Prima NSTP Humanitarian Fund in supporting the effort to combat COVID-19. The donation received will be distributed for the purpose of purchasing critical medical equipment and other requirements to assist in the recovery efforts of infected patients. According to its group CEO, Datuk Seri Muhammad Hassan Kamil, the contribution is in line with the company's corporate philosophy to give back to the society. Datuk Seri Muhammad Hassan said this will help the hospitals to provide medical equipments, including protection suits, ventilators, masks and COVID-19 testing kits. On the other hand, Takaful Malaysia is providing deferment of Takaful Keluarga contributions of up to 3 months to the affected participants and an additional fee of advance protection worth RM2,000. The Plantation Industries and Commodity Ministry will send a second appeal letter to Sabah Chief Minister Datuk Seri Muhammad Shafie Apdal, asking him to let the oil palm farmers and manufacturers to continue operating during the Movement Control Order MCO period. Its Minister Datuk Dr. Muhammad Khairuddin Aman Razali said the appeal letter representing the agricultural and manufacturing sectors operating in the state would be sent as soon as today or tomorrow. Previously, Sabah State Government has announced the temporary closure of all palm oil mills and plantations in 3 districts, namely Tawau, Lahad Datu and Kinabatangan until April 14th following the COVID-19 outbreak. The decision has affected about 100,000 workers and 75% of palm oil production in Sabah, the country's largest producer of the commodity. The Malaysian Palm Oil Association and the Malaysian Plantation Owners Association have also expressed their concerns over the suspension of oil palm plantations. That's all for now. I'm Arif Subhan. Please stay at home and stay tuned to TV3.